Welcome back to Mouthpiece Theater. I'm Dana Milbank. Chris Eliza is feeling a bit stiff this morning. Actually, Chris is in Texas, but he's wishing he was in Alaska, where the nation over the holiday weekend witnessed an instant masterpiece of political theater from one of the Grand Masters herself, a veritable Rembrandt of showmanship, Alaska's governor and Wasilla's sweetheart, Sarah Palin. It was a resignation speech that will be talked about for generations. It contained no fewer than 4 references to sea creatures.
Todd flew in last night from commercial fishing grounds, and I've been accused of all sorts of frivolous ethics violations, such as holding a fish in a photograph. We're fishermen. We know that only dead fish go with the flow.
The references to fish were followed by 2 references to aquatic fowl.
I thought about, well, how much fun some governors have as lame ducks. Many just accept that lame duck status and they hit the road.
While she adores critters, the governor made clear that she disdains quitters, then announced that she was, well, quitting.
So that Alaska may progress, I will not seek re-election as governor.
Palin said her administration's accomplishments,
they speak for themselves.
But just in case, she decided to speak for them too. She listed nearly 24 of them.
Petroleum Integrity Office, Point Thompson, BGEA, the Gas Line Project, ACES, unethical actions. We also slowed the rate of government growth. I made no lobbyist friends, budget vetoes, dairy business, public safety positions, a sub-cabinet for climate change, predator control, new prison, things like the jet and the chef and the junkets. We said no to our pay raises. Really, there is so much success.
For the first time ever, she disclosed the source of her learning and philosophy: kitchen appliances.
I think of the saying on my parents' refrigerator, a little magnet that says, "Don't explain, your friends don't need it, and your enemies won't believe you anyway."
She gave a very candid assessment of her abilities.
I promised efficiencies and effectiveness. That's not how I'm wired.
She boasted about refusing $160 million in federal education funds.
Some of those dollars would harm Alaska.
Then, seconds later, she protested that ethics complaints against her had forced the state to waste a mere $2 million.
And that's money that's not going to fund teachers.
She secured a place in the record book for most extensive use of mixed sports metaphor.
You are naive if you don't see a full court press from the national level picking away right now. A good point guard, here's what she does. She drives through a full court press, protecting the ball, keeping her head up because she needs to keep her eye on the basket. And she knows exactly when to pass the ball so that the team can win. And that is what I'm doing, keeping our eye on the ball.
So, Governor, is your eye on the basket or is your eye on the ball? As it happens, neither. By the end of the speech, she was playing football.
When conditions have drastically changed and they're willing to call an audible and pass the ball when it's time so the team can win, and that's what I'm doing.
And in the tradition of political masterpieces, she closed by quoting a great warrior.
Take the words of General MacArthur. He said, "We're fishermen. We know that only dead fish go with the flow."
Okay, we spliced that last one a bit. Still, all in all, it was, as Eliza would say, genius. Wouldn't you say so, Chris?
To Alaska, to go north for Russia's own. North to Alaska, to go north for Russia.